Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. We're at 2 wins. That's like, you know, almost 8% of where we were at before. Oh good. Oh good. We start with the negative and Butterbean and 2 Spirit Hearts. I'm laughing because starting with the negative is just so very strange. JZ2Y PBGA. Those stats are beautiful. 1 speed, 1 rate of fire, 1 damage, 1 range, 1 shot speed, 1 luck. 1 luck, 1 luck, 1 you know, Nas Illmatic is a classic album. Even if you're the kind of person who's like, I don't know, you know, I listen to all sorts of music except for rap and country. You know, for country, go check out Sturgill Simpson's new album. Sturgill? Sturgill? I don't, it's not a common name. And then for rap, I mean, you can't go wrong with Illmatic. You can't go wrong with, like, the low-end theory. But, you know, this whole thing doesn't have to be about that. We're very much in, like, a new era now. This is not the streak anymore. I have to get over it. It's gone, you know? We tore our ACL in the high school state championships, and, you know, as a result, we slipped in draft position. And you know what? We're not going #1 of the Jacksonville Jaguars anymore. We're going, like, number 25. We're going to be a third-string quarterback for the Titans. And we're going to have to work our way up from the bottom again. Also, like, life's been hard on this kind of new pseudo streak so far. I appreciate the extra Spirit Heart there, though. We've had a lot of, like, very shit runs that have... Well, we've had 2 very shit runs, or maybe 1 very shit run on the last run that was basically just there because of the D100. But we're starting to hopefully build some momentum, and if we can get some bad runs out of the way early, obviously, you know, I consider myself a man of science, or at least a man of logic, if I'm not going to overinflate my ego too much. I know that just because we have a shitty run here doesn't make us any more likely to have a great run right after. But what it does give us is more confidence in being able to surmount these shitty runs. You know, we're going to get used to them. After a while, it's like training with a parachute behind you for, you know, an elite athlete. It makes it so that when you take the parachute off, you can skate that much faster because you're like, holy shit, I don't have a parachute behind me anymore. Bracano is well worth popping. Do we care about popping the world card to find a secret room on this floor? I don't know. I don't think so, because this could easily be a secret room. Okay, it wasn't. But we already have 5 cents, and we have no... I don't know. It might be worth it. It might be worth not doing it, though, because we can already take a pretty good gander at where our secret room probably is as a result of just having already blown up one possibility. Like, it's probably next to our item room, and if it is... we might as well at least go in there. You never know if we could get Black Lotus. You never know if we could get, you know, something of that ilk. Pyro, Skeleton Key. Pyro would be amazing right now. Let's see what we got. Even just money would be fine. Pills. 2 keys, as well worth it as well. I can't be mad about that. Okay, so next floor we'll use the world card. Probably pretty early. Want to make sure that we get the secret room there. We need... I mean, we need HP, tiers, and damage right now. But I would be content to just get... HP, I guess. Monstro's not that bad. We could use a bomb here, but I kind of feel like we should save our bomb for the next floor. You never know if maybe we can get a tinted rock that gives us small rock or something like that, which would be very worthwhile right now. Butterbean does not deflect shots, or does deflect shots? This is like a true-false question or something. Let me pull out the Scantron. I actually don't recall. It seemed like it sort of deflects shots, but I might have just pushed Monstro back as he shot with that very first attempt there. Yeah, I don't think it deflects shots, but I don't really want to stand in there close enough to cause it to be an issue to begin with. So what that effectively means is that Butterbean is useless for us here. Come on. Come on. If only it did like a little poison damage or something, I wouldn't be this disappointed. We got HP. I think that's good because it fuels our next deal with the devil and also lets us take advantage of an arcade on the next floor. At least it wasn't just like range or something like that. Honestly, we could use speed as well. But if there's any situation in which Butterbean is actually going to be useful for us, it's definitely, you know, on the first few floors when we're worried about being rushed down by enemies. The fact that it, you know, the one saving grace of Butterbean is that it recharges consistently instead of just, you know, like once per room, which would be horrible. Is that recent? Can't remember. because I never use this item if I have the possibility to avoid it. Bomb for 6 cents is not bad, but is it as valuable? You know what? This seems... Never mind. I was going to say we're going to use the bomb there to try to find a secret room, but I'll use the world card here instead. The idea being that we could have used the secret room, or used the bomb to get the 6 cents and get into the secret room there. Holy cow, did Butterbean actually do damage there? Or did I just hit with a tier at exactly the same time that Butterbean landed? Confusing me and tricking me into thinking this item is actually good. We got AWAS. High Priestess is exactly what we're going to use against our boss. There's no question. We got several pills. Bombs are key. Would actually be fine here. 48-hour energy is meaningless for now. Oh, a tears down is so bad. We don't have an arcade, but we do have a boss trap room and a curse room. My expectation is that I will probably go to the curse room and then leave, and then go to the boss trap room and use AWAS to get out of it. It's debatable that that's the right course of action. We might want to, you know, save the half Spirit Heart by going into the curse room and then using AWAS in there after doing boss trap, but I think that boss trap is more dangerous for us than a guaranteed loss of half a Spirit Heart. But in other words, I believe that we'll probably lose more than half a Spirit Heart on the average. Oh, we fucked it. We'll lose more than half of a Spirit Heart on the average boss trap room at this point, but it depends what we get from Little Horn. Who is... It would be really nice if he just hit himself with some of his own bombs at this point, because... Thank you. That did about 5 times as much damage as all of the tiers that we've hit with, not only from myself, but also from Ghost Baby, hilariously enough. So, I did walk into him here, which is pretty horrible damage that there's not much excuse for. There we go. He's ended his own life. We get the box. I could use a Spirit Heart. Good trinket. I mean, it's not a great trinket, but it could be useful. Stars is also a good teleportation card. And in here... Oh, this is a tricky choice. I think you take Guppy's Collar, and then you take the Pact. Leaves us a little low on Spirit Hearts, but it gives us the Tears and Damage upgrade, as well as the Guppy item. So, all in all, I think that was worth it. Now, we have more keys than bombs, but we also stand to gain more from using a bomb right here. Obviously, Magic Mush would be awesome, but I'll settle for entrance and then a nickel as well. And we get more options there, which is beautiful. So I think where's our AWAS rune at? It must be in here, right? Yeah, okay, it is. We're gonna roll the dice a little bit here. And we're gonna do this big room, which hopefully is not gonna be so oh, okay, there's no enemies on it to begin with. We're gonna go into the curse room and then teleport out, then we're gonna go get the AWAS room, go into the mob trap room and get out. Or, yeah, go into the mob trap room and hopefully get out, but it could be a crawl space as well, but that also allows us to get out. Come on, 2 Hierophant cards. Moon, Fool. Well, it doesn't really matter. I guess we should use the Moon card, because it puts us closer to our AWAS rune, but it's not worth that much. So we'll use that, and we will get our money here, and then I actually will buy a Spirit Heart. We could also buy a bomb and then get 6 cents for the 5 cents that we spent on the bomb. Look, it's a great idea, but I don't have that kind of time, man. Like, that's... Jesus Christ, it's like, you know... You're going on extreme Isaac couponers with a strategy like that. Check it out, I gained 1 cent as a result of my genius plan. Yeah, you're the smartest person in the world who's, you know, on their deathbed spend all their time cutting coupons instead of spending time with their family. Okay. What do we got here? Okay, so it is going to be a crawl space. This does still allow us to get out, though, as mentioned. I still got hit because I'm an idiot. You know, I still don't want to fight Monstro. What do we get in our crawl space? 3 cents. Well, it's not an amazing haul. In fact, I might have rather just had a exit to the next floor to save me the walking, but sure, we did it. We have 2 Spirit Hearts left, which is where we left that deal with the devils, so, you know, it could be worse. But we're in a little bit of a dicey situation. I'll be the first to tell you that. Do we really care about going back for a you know, Stars card? Spend a whole Spirit Heart on a key? I don't think that's the right course of action right now. With 1 bomb, I will take a little bit of a Hail Mary here, and we'll try this. And we get nothing. It could have been on that room below us to the right side, and I think that's probably the most likely outcome. But for now, don't sweat it. Still alive, which is Not surprising. I mean, we did start with 2 Spirit Hearts. It's not a ton, but it's not a horrible outcome. You know, it's not like we started with 1 Red Heart, which is actually most of the time worse. We do have some Guppy precedent. We have some Deal with the Devil precedent. And our damage is probably better despite that Tears downgrade we got on the last floor. You know, we hooked it up with the Pact. So on this room, it's very scary to be in this room. But I think the Hermit card stands to, you know, well, first off, save us from the half Spirit Heart we'd lose from being here, and then also take us directly to the shop where we could possibly get more. You have to take Jar of Flies, I think, in this situation. There's no Spirit Heart on the shop, which is a big bummer, but Jar of Flies is amazing in its own right. Come on, Blank Rune. Hagalaz? That's not what I was looking for there. To be 100% honest with you, Hagalaz, not really on my to-do list there. What do you got for me? Yeah, it breaks the rule, actually. Most of the time, I like to go for the one that's in the mushrooms. I'm still going to look for a Magic Mush here, just kind of a Hail Mary play. It's not, it could be worse. But instead, we got Holy Light from our item room, so we'll say thank you to more options. I don't know whether we got Holy Light thanks to more options, or we got the option to take Lemon Mishap thanks to more options, but I'm just thankful for the situation to begin with. So thank you very much, more options for hooking me up there. That's what we're looking for. Our damage is still fairly bad, but Holy Light gives us a little bit of an edge on the competition now. If we're going to get a Deal with the Devil, I would prefer to take 0 damage and then fight Krampus, and then hopefully get some HP that we can use for the next floor. What do we got here? Yera. Okay. Well, we're going to get a Deal with the Devil from the Fallen here. Great time for Holy Light to show up. Ooh, it worked. It worked. We're just fast enough to not get completely screwed there. The Fallen is dead. We get Guppy's Paw. Obviously huge. We've got to check this room now. Just don't die on it. Okay, it's a Thame. We can afford to try to take it, but I don't think it's worth it. So we're going to be hoping for maybe a Yera rune to show up. And I wouldn't normally explore the rest of this floor, except for the fact that, you know, we do have Guppy's Paw available. I could re-roll it into something else if we get a Perthrow rune, and we've got a reasonable chance to get a Perthrow rune thanks to Rune Bag, but I'll admit, it's a little dicey. And I don't understand the Yera rune in this situation, because we can expect a reasonable likelihood of getting a Yera rune later. So I think we really should try to use this one to maintain our survival. Like, we could use it, obviously, on the shop, and then just get a, oh, that was bad. We could use it on the shop, and then just get whatever consumables are in there, but without there being a Spirit Heart. I'm kind of like, who cares? Let's try it. Okay, that's not worth anything. 2 pills. We're in a very scary situation where we could die in 1 hit. We probably wouldn't, but we could. So don't take pills on this room. You never know. It could be addicted. Could be, well, paralysis would be a bummer. Are you a wizard? Could be heinous. Okay, at least we got, like, fairly easy enemies for the end. Now that I've said that, we're probably destined to take a hit, but... Nah, we're good. Okay. Come on. 2 Spirit Hearts. 2 Spirit Hearts. 2 runes. Well, no, 1 rune because of the Yera. Right, of course. Onsus. Onsus at least allows us to see where the secret room is, and we're going to take Yera either way, so we should do our due diligence there. Luck Up's great. Tears Down is useless, obviously, but still. This is okay. I'm leaning towards maybe using Yera on the shop and hopefully maybe like buying a battery. Not buying a battery, sorry. Buying a bomb, then using Yera, but if we buy the bomb, we won't get to Yera the bomb. But I want 2 bombs so I can get into our, both of our secret rooms, but Blank Rune. Could be Perthrow. 48-hour energy does nothing for us, unfortunately, but sure, you know what? We got Blank Rune. It could be Perthrow. Let's go use this on the Guppy item. This would be like a really nice Northern Lion story of redemption here. If we could just re-roll this into another Guppy item. Or like HP. Don't do me dirty. Ready? Turn up the volume. Algiz. Ooh. I'm not despondent. I'm just quiet right now because I'm thinking. He just studying it. You know how dogs is and all that. Don't walk on the spikes, for Christ's sake. Remember, there are spikes back there. Create that association in your brain. Penny Room has spikes. So many battery charges, man. Okay, flies are a great choice here. I got frozen there, and I still didn't get hit. I got, like, my brain froze myself. Come on, give me 1 more rune. Make it per throw. Let there be per throw on earth, then let it begin with me. Oh, almost got hit. Just give me a single fucking Spirit Heart is like all I ask at this point. Who would have thought running into that Larry Jr. would be like the most deleterious thing that's happened to me on this run. Almost four floors deep at this point. There we go. Holy Light should make finishing the job plausible. We got a battery charge, nothing else. Can I ask a question? What's up with the fucking battery charges? Well, is it worth using Yera here? There is no bomb for sale to begin with. I'm just gonna buy this. It's the world card. Why buy it instead of using Yera? Because maybe we can use Yera on the next floor. If there's no bomb in there, then I don't really care. We save more by saving our Yera, I think. Head down to the next floor. 14 minutes done. After Caves 1. That's not where you want to be. We're like a floor and a little bit behind my normal schedule. I didn't, by the way. No red chests. Still possibly worth it. I didn't go to the curse room on the last floor because it would have killed us. And there is like some Isaac methodology. If a curse room would kill you, then they have to give you a Spirit Heart on it or something. But it's the kind of thing that sounds like an urban legend, you know, to the point where I'm like, if we're gonna test that, let's test it later. Let's not test that now. Come on, just give me like a Holy Light shot. That's the ticket right now. That's the good stuff. Come on, a couple more. This run's a real test right now. There we go. Okay, who's next? Okay. We're not fast enough to be stoked to be fighting Chubb. Any Spirit Heart drop, and I'm talking like one Spirit Heart, even. Maybe even like one red chest drop. I'm gonna double with Yera. Oh, that was super close. Just for the chance to get some more out of it. Holy Light. The other valuable thing about Holy Light against Chubb, no knockback. There we go. That was a lucky shot. Berkano. That's good. I'm not going to Yera a Berkano rune, but maybe buys me one more room of relative safety. This is almost certainly a secret room. Is it worth checking? Yeah, I think it's worth really going all out for it right now. Oh, come on. And you're going to actually make me go through this room because there's shit blocking our path. That's just... Come on now. We don't get anything for killing them. I guess you just Hermit card. We got a 3-cent bomb. I'm going to try like a little bit of a weird play here. I know our Yarrow rune's back there, by the way. Okay, so we basically lost a cent and milled our donation machine a little bit. But I wanted to see if maybe we can get unexpected money out of the statue and then buy the Spirit Heart and maybe use that for... Well, maybe not use it for Yarrowing, but you know what I mean. Justice card. Okay, we got 2 bombs and a penny. I almost feel compelled to go starter deck here. But let's see how we actually look here. Well, we're going to have 7 cents or 8 cents. We're going to buy a Spirit Heart, which means we're not going to use Yera there. At least not right now. This does give us the ability to possibly enter a curse room in the future. As ridiculous as that may sound. Keep in mind, we did get a deal with the devil on the last floor, so we're fairly unlikely to get one on this floor. Come on. Holy Light. Holy Light is the shit, man. I think our luck stat does augment our ability to get Holy Light in there. Algiz is good. I would probably use it like... Well, maybe not on this room, but I'll use it on like the first room that seems annoying. I really feel like for Rune Bag, you know, the typical strat of like, hey, we got a rune, let's never use it because it's so powerful, is not as applicable because you get so many of them. There's not done? The room's not done? Oh, there's a little tiny one that's blending in over here. Alright. Alright, this is good. You know what? I'm gonna pop Algiz here. That might seem like a little short-sighted to some of you at home, but I want the safety. I want this item room. D20 or Tractor Beam? I think we go Tractor Beam. The D20 replaces Jar of Flies. Jar of Flies is not a glaring organizational problem right now, even though the D20 might be better. having Tractor Beam, I think, is pretty helpful. I think it's a relatively good item most of the time. I'm not worried about zany synergies. I'm worried about making this run work. And, you know, it's been so threadbare when it comes to HP. Was this like Victorian England? Like, threadbare? Either way, that feels like a secret room below this to me. But we're gonna just keep ourselves safe. hope to come across a deal with the devil, but hope it's a deal with the devil that gives us something for free somehow that isn't a Krampus fight. So unlikely. Ideal deal with the devil, actually. 9 lives. Would kill us, immediately bring us back to life, and we'd be Guppy. So Dagaz is huge. Weirdly enough, I think it's best to save it for now. Like, imagine if we get the mark on a deal with the devil in here. Then we'll want to save Dagaz, and we can use it to get us to 2 Spirit Hearts after taking the mark. Same thing with, like, Empty Vessel, which gives us a black heart, even though I always forget that it does do that. Okay, thank you, Holy Light, and to a slightly lesser extent, Tractor Beam. Should be done now. Oh, I got out of there at the last possible moment. If I'd hit, it would have been better. Okay, so we get Speedball. Speedball's good. We will use the Gauze. That takes us to 3 Spirit Hearts. I know, I thought the day would never come. Yet here we are. We will go to the curse room on this floor for sure. For now, I'm just, well, there's a couple of things going on. I'm trying not to shit my pants at the fact that this is a bit of a dangerous run so far. Onsus does nothing for us on this floor, but neither does the sun, and they're functionally very similar, so why don't we do that? Okay, there's a library in there. The sun card does contribute to Jar of Flies plays. Do I want to use a key to get into our library? Yes, because it could have, dang. It could have some good stuff, and it does have some good stuff, but we can't really take advantage of it, unfortunately. So we're going to take Yera, we're going to go to our curse room. Give me some Spirit Hearts, I would use them. Yep. I'm totally fine with this. We will possibly get another Yera rune in the future. If we don't, I'm just happy to be in a position where it looks like we have a much better chance of surviving right now. Yes, yes, y'all. Who will survive? It's the tribe, y'all. Worldwide, y'all. Inside, outside, look around. Who's that? Brown. Well, you know, you've listened to Scenario by A Tribe Called Quest at this point. It's the #1 posse cut of all time. I said posse. Now. Got 6 flies. I can't believe we're at 20 minutes, by the way. We're going down to the depths 1. And we've had a pretty okay assortment of deals with the devil. Like, that just shows you that this run is a little off-kilter. I'm probably going a little slower than I often do, but still. There's due diligence being done here. Depths XL. So this is actually a very valid Onsus rune. Unfortunately, our item room, shop, boss room are all in, like, different areas to one another. But it's okay. Any enemy that's tricky to kill gets Jar of Flies treatment. There's no special rooms except for 1 mob trap room. At this point, you know, if we're not content to go to a mob trap room to check for stuff, our run is fucked to begin with, right? We don't, like, we need to be able to go into these rooms to check because we need the confidence to take out these enemies when we get down to the womb. Or rooms like this when we get down to the womb, at least. See, that's not worth it, but I'm glad we checked. We actually are, like, damage-wise, doing just fine right now. The number of battery charges is actually ridiculous. We are in a bit of a weird position as well, because on this floor we will be able to choose between the Polaroid and the negative. We already have the negative, so we'll be choosing the Polaroid. But we could go to the dark room if we want to, but this doesn't really seem like the kind of run where the dark room is a smart decision, you know? I don't want to toot my own horn too much, by the way, because this run could still go completely south. But, oh my god, I almost walked on the spikes, which would have been really fitting, because what I was just about to say was, when was the last time we took damage? Was it actually that Larry Jr. room like 2.5 floors ago? Definitely take the cancer item here. HP up, plus you feel protected. We get the wafer impact or effect on some rooms. The thing with the AWAS rune is we could use it to skip the womb 2 and then still go down to the dark room. Whereas if we use it on the womb 2 with the Polaroid, we wouldn't be able to take advantage of that. I don't know which way is faster here, but I'm gonna guess that even though it looks a little strange, this way might be slightly faster because it already touches the boss room, and then we can just loop back around and get to our item room in our shop. Now, speed might not be the name of the game here, but it's what I'm going to go for. I don't know. I'm going to just be honest with you and guess that probably I will be going the way I normally go, which is, you know, womb tube, cathedral, chest. But something could sway me there. I don't know. So that's a magician card, always. Just land these. Holy Light makes such a huge difference. Dagas. So I think we'll just use AWAS here. And it's nothing special, unfortunately. It's not like we're going to use it to get out of boss rush. Chris Bosch's rush, 2049, San Francisco. Ooh, we don't have a bomb, so it's hard to figure out a path that we can take there to make that work for us. I know I've been saying this, I've been very self-congratulatory lately. And maybe that's because, you know, I love myself. If you're looking at me, tell me what do you see? What? I don't know, it's like Link from Super Smash Brothers. Scry! Okay. Well, I mean, blank card has a chance to be really useful for us here, right? Blank card the Gaz. But I've been proud of myself lately on these runs for doing good work. Like, we have not, especially the last 3, and, you know, even the one that we lost, I could have given up on that run, and I think a lot of players would have. Not to throw anybody under the bus. The tractor beam was almost too strong. But we stuck it out, and we didn't win, but I can feel good about it. It wasn't like I let the 20 streak just go gentle into that good night, you know? Like, we fucking tried. And I think the last few runs that we've had, you know, tests on, we've really done our best to kind of come through in the clutch as well. Okay, Spider Bite's the obvious decision here. Is blank card Yera worth taking? Yes. Is it better than Jar of Flies? Possibly not, but probably. So I'm going to... Again, the donation machine is the true victim in all of this, but... since there's a battery charge in here, look at this. Blank card, Yera. All of a sudden, we got full HP. And hopefully this is a good pill. I'm not going to go too hard here, as you might expect. Like, there's a time and a place. Okay, we... I guess we will actually donate a lot to our donation machine because we're at unlimited money right now. Let's just see what the pill is. Explosive diarrhea! Okay. Start donating here. This is what blank card Yera's good for, you know, is breaking the game in a situation like this. And now we'll be able to donate as much as we want. If we want to double, we can continue to do so, but we should see what the, what Mom's coin purse contains. Is there anything good in here that we know about? Puberty pheromones. Question mark, question mark. So I'll tell you what. We'll double those question marks and see what they are. Are you a wizard? That's not a good one. The other one is range up. I don't really care about range up since we have tractor beam. I did do my due diligence there. We have no bombs. Blank card Yera, full HP. Still not out of the woods yet, but this definitely gives us a start. We found a pretty good seam to start taking to the hole here. Okay. This will give us a cube of meat. I don't care immensely about a cube of meat at this point. We got other potentially much, much larger fish to fry. Oh, come on. I whiffed on 2 holy light shots in a row after sustaining fire for far longer than was reasonable. Take that. Rewind it back. Ursure got the shit to make your booty go smack. Okay, this is where we really want some fat holy light action. What should we focus on for the next few floors? Honestly, keys. If we find a room with 1 key drop, take it, man. Go for it. Double it as many times as you can. Then, of course, on the chest, we double chests. And I suppose keys if necessary, but... hopefully, like, we actually can afford to deal with the devil here. Hopefully we just get Guppy right off the bat, and then we're pretty much set, you know? We're doing a lot of damage. We have survivability as long as a Spirit Heart shows up at some point. 3 doublings makes that, you know, pretty sizable. Take the Polaroid here, and we did get Guppy. So, honestly, that's pretty much a win. But we fucking worked for it. Don't let anybody tell you that we did not work for this one right here. We'll head down to the next floor. I gotta be honest with you, my bladder's killing. What the heck is this? This is more Skype messages than I normally have. Give me a moment. Is everything okay here? Okay, we got... Dan has linked a Vine. And then let's see what's going on. Alright, this is... Alright, it's just nothing serious. I looked at Skype and I was like, alright. 1 message. No problem. Fairly normal. 2 messages. Alright, must be some people are having a conversation. That's cool. 4 messages! What have I done to deserve this? So, we're going to use Berkano with blank card just because we're unlikely to need Yara right off the bat here. If we can get to, like, 16 keys, I'd be stoked. But, you know, if we can get to 6... Oh, that was such bad damage. If we can get to 16 keys, we should be able to get to, like, you know, 32 at least. That's just 1 more doubling. We might want to double these bombs if we don't have any other options. For now, we have lost a lot of HP, but keep in mind 3 of that went into turning us into guppies. So it's not like I'm just completely ruining our chances right here. Where is my mind? But also... Oh my god! Made it. Okay. I mean, do we want to double the bombs? I mean, there's 6 of them now. That's not bad. If we could get to like 50 bombs, even though we don't have any bomb synergies, those could be fairly potent for us. And this all comes down to, like... Not that the run is not good right now, because we're guppy. It would be, like, a little dishonest to be like, hey, the run sort of sucks. But it's not as good as it will be if we can just make it to the chest. Once we make it to the chest... I mean, like, look at our item tracker on the right side there. We still have items on the item tracker from the basement 2. Berkano, that's fine. Oh, and also... AWAS. So, it's really like... We haven't improved ourselves. We should look for keys here. We haven't improved ourselves that much. Or at least we haven't gotten that many opportunities to improve ourselves since the basement 2. We could get, like, 6 times that number of items on the chest itself. So, I think I will just double the spirit heart here instead of going for, you know, more doublings on those bombs. The bombs are important, but... we have enough damage to not have to worry about the bombs as a source of damage. And instead, we can just focus on, you know, getting the blood of life itself. And hopefully we just get, like, an extra spirit heart or something in the process. We actually got keys, which is even better. So we can kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. Hate this room, but since we can fly, it's not as bad as it could be. Done. Oh, that doesn't count as 2 rooms? Come on now, that's a little silly. And of course, we have to backtrack. I'm gonna be honest with you, I've been suppressing the urge to urinate for a long time on this run. If that gives you a big old boner, there's nothing I can do about it, but I wish you would, you know, take my interest in the heart before bringing me involved in your water sports-based fetishes. I'm just trying to hold it together here. You know, people, sometimes they give me too much credit. They go, hey man, it's hard to play a video game and talk at the same time and also, you know, come out with incredible philosophical musings and also Tribe Called Quest references off the top of the dome piece. That's pretty easy. I do it every day. In fact, I would say that everybody up in Linden knows I get the job done. But beyond that, I also, I have to admit, it's a lot harder when you're like, everything in your body is like, hey, think of Angel Falls, the world's largest waterfall. Doesn't that make you want to piss your pants right now? Doesn't really make me want to piss my pants. It does make me want to use the bathroom, though. I wouldn't say no to having an opportunity to do that, so I'm not going to rush through the rest of the run, but wouldn't kill me to make that happen. So we got up to 12 keys here. I basically just shot my whole lot on that because we had another Yara rune that dropped. So I figured let's just grab that. We're at full spirit hearts, which is by far the most important thing on this run. Remember, man, keys are still secondary for us here. They're an engine for absurdity, but we still got to win this run, you know, to feel proud of ourselves and to continue whatever burgeoning streak this is. And if you're going to say he only cares about winning now, he doesn't care about zaniness. Did you see the last fucking run with the D100? Did you see the run that the streak ended on, where I just shit myself and lost? Oh, this is good. There's a battery charge on here. So actually, this is 99 keys if we want it to be. And I guess I do. NL cares about absurdity, man. NL is all of his cars have the absurdity engine. You think I drive a Hemi? Nah. I got a 2015 Ford Focus. It's driven by the Absurdity engine. Yeah, okay, lots of golden keys. Sure, fantastic. Mr. Mega's in here as well, which I'm pretty stoked about. This is a great sound effect. This may actually put us just shy of 99. We got 83 right now. Are there 15 left? Oh, yeah, absolutely. There we go. There's 99. So that room was really good for us. Also, like, unabashedly, I like Mr. Mega. I think that's a good item. Oh, Mr. Love will keep you rockin'. Mr. Love will keep you rockin'. Mr. Love will keep you rockin' and free. Ooh, boy, I love you so. Never, ever, ever gonna let you go. Once I get my hands on love, no love, no love, no sex machine. That's more of a meatwad than a Shaggy still, but, you know, incremental progress is progress nonetheless. I haven't heard that song. I feel like, once Angel and It Wasn't Me came out, you never heard, like, Mr. Bombastic or, you know, Mr. Lover anymore by Shaggy. It's all It Wasn't Me and Angel. I gotta admit, those are bangers, but whatever happened to Mr. Lover? Okay, just, dude, come on now. I can't believe, again, like, I know I keep saying this, I can't believe this run is slow. I can't believe we're at 33 minutes on the Womb 1. On a Guppy run. Like, that, it only recently became Guppy, but we have a lot of Guppy runs that happen a lot later than this one. Ooh, Supreme Bandage. I'll take it. Might as well just, I don't know, there was no point to that. Let's be real. Nail, shovel, doesn't matter. Down to the next floor. And we're continuing to kind of cement our position here. I probably shouldn't have taken Super Bandage, to be honest with you. Like, we're pretty set on Spirit Hearts. I don't know what Super Bandage I expected it to do for me. I guess we can get a deal with the devil slightly cheaper. You're not supposed to take that. Shouldn't have taken that. I mean, Red Chest could be good, but I already have the Guppy Dream, so I sort of just don't care about what these other red chests could offer. Like Guppy's Tail, I'm already gonna get unlimited golden chests, so it doesn't really offer me that much. I'm kind of I was gonna say I should have doubled the keys, but no, we already handled that on the last floor. Okay. Hopefully we get a consumable here we like. Yeah, you know what? I mean, it's with Mr. Mega. Oh, I'm lucky I didn't fuck it up. I picked up like exactly the wrong consumable there. Why not go for like, if not 99 bombs, at least like a lot? We got the perfect storm here. And you know, it really doesn't matter if we're at 99 or, you know, 70. Or 73 for that matter. Very specifically, 73 is a number that does matter. There's an extra rune down here. Algiz. I mean, it's good, but we're sticking with the Yara rune. And for those of you who are like, NL, please multiply the chest times like 10,000. I'm normally not that kind of guy with the Yara rune. I tend to get like maybe 60 chests, maybe 30 chests, you know, 32 or 64. Just because I like to also have some fidelity on like, you know, what I'm actually using. Like, I don't like to just touch the button and be like, I don't understand what's happening. I like to touch the button and be like, oh, okay, so here's like 10 different items interacting, and I'll try to guess what the other ones are as we play, but, also, sometimes it can be impossible to get out of that fucking room. Why finish this room? You raise a very compelling point. Oh, okay, that's as good a reason as any, I suppose. Really good damage there. Really impressed with myself in that damage. Don't throw at this point. You don't. Okay, please. You don't want to have to rely on Guppy's collar to bring you back on this run. That would be very embarrassing. But I will, if you'll allow me to complain just a little bit longer, this run kind of sucks from a damage perspective still. Holy Light is masking it. Guppy is masking it. Oh, that was real bad. But we're low on damage, man. And we're very lucky that we got some items and combinations of items that make it so that it's a little bit less apparent, but we're not really knocking it out of the park from a damage-dealing perspective. That being said, I should really be thankful of where we're at, considering where we fucking started, so let's stop taking dumb damage, you know? We gotta be the change we want to see in the world here. That could be a second secret room. Good target for a Yara rune, perhaps. Sure, why not guarantee ourselves more HP if I'm going to have some HP, you know, in for a penny, in for a pound, right? bomb. And we will try to use these bombs. Wow, that was like quite a shot there. Spider bite. Give me another slow, please. Spider bite! Holy light! Okay, I guess you dodged the holy light shot by standing in place. Must be nice. No deal with the devil. Oh, what's this though? Ansus. I'm tempted, but it's not worth it. Please tell me our HP is not bad, but please also just don't give me Curse of the Unknown. Okay, our HP is not that bad, but it certainly could have been better. The thing about this is that as long as it comes early enough on the floor, 1 HP can turn into, like, the 5 that we need pretty fucking quickly. And we're very lucky to have that kind of tolerance for mistakes on this run. Because not every run is in this situation. We also have the ultimate tolerance for mistakes in the sense that we have a 50% chance to come back from the dead. That's small rock. I don't really care about doubling bombs. It's not... What? It's Bob's Rotten Head. There was an optical illusion that was perpetrated on me there. That's good. I really thought that when we blew up the rock, the item came from that. Clearly I was mistaken, and the item actually came from defeating Sloth. Clutch dodges, and by clutch dodges, I mean incredibly lucky dodges. Come on, just give me the right selection for once. For the first time in a while. I shouldn't say for once. Not much in Isaac is happening for once, except a super bum transformation. Dagaz. Pop that. Pop that. Maybe we should have just dropped the Dagaz rune so we could have doubled it, but that's another tale for another day. For now, 2 Spirit Hearts on that room, sure. Life's good. Money we don't need. A curse room that honestly is just concentrated evil right now. It's pure temptation. Not interested. Flies, please. Thank you. This is starting to feel like it could be the right way. Hilarious. Literally a millisecond after I said it. What about this one, though? Small rock, you think? Small rock? It is small rock. I had to do a quintuple take there. We got unlimited bombs on this floor, too. So small rock is real nice. I've been waiting for this item my whole life. Oh, Lord. Not a dead end, but my hopes aren't high that the dead end doesn't exist after this. You know, all roads lead to a dead end, one way or the other. That's a little bit more morbid than I intended it to be. A little bit more Norbit than I intended it to be. Perthrow. I mean, Perthrow is fine, but not really what we're in the market for here. This should be a library of some sort. It interests me not. We only need 1 more doubling to get to max HP, so we will do that on this floor. Blank card Justice. Well, we'll just use Justice. Blank card 2 of Diamonds. Not that useful, but we might as well use 2 of Diamonds. Blank card Justice, okay. Blank card just won't you crust wash away the rain. I mean, we could do something with Temperance. It doesn't strike me as extremely useful at the present moment. Okay. Very obvious strat here. Beat the boss. Double your Spirit Hearts. Go down to the next floor. And why am I getting, like, super involved here? Because if we double our Spirit Hearts, we can actually afford to take 1 damage. So, it's not maybe an ideal strat, but for quality of life purposes, aka I really need to urinate, anything that makes this fight slightly faster is now going to be it's going to be a positive thing. I remember feeling back on the basement too. I was like, probably should have gone to the bathroom before this run. Did not, though. And you know what? Let this be a cautionary tale for you. Let my negligence bring some good into this world. If you feel like you gotta pee, just go pee. I have no tolerance when people are like, oh man, I really have to go to the bathroom. It's like, you're an adult. You should know when you gotta go. And I've made that mistake today. It just goes to show you, anybody can. Should be more tolerant of when people make mistakes. I'm not at full HP, but now I am. Perfectly planned. Oh, you know what? That's because I left a Spirit Heart back there like an idiot. So we'll probably go for a few doublings here. Curse of the Maze is not really that bad. But we're not going to go for as many doublings as inevitably people will want, because they want you to get to 128 chests, and then, you know, the game just does the fucking Saturday Night Fever shuffle when you're in there, which is fine. You know, there's entertainment value there for certain, but it's not what I'm in the market for right now. Just make sure you don't open any of these. Okay, this is an easy room. You are dead already. You were the first boss we fought on this run, or the second boss we fought on this run, and you were real annoying about it until you killed yourself, which was, I'm quite thankful for, admittedly. Please stop bouncing towards me. I need Holy Light to actually hit you, and you need to stay still. Okay, good. We're set now. One more room, and then the doublings begin. Alternatively, we could just get... battery charge and then get, like, endless amounts of this stuff, but whatever. Yera? The Gaz. The Gaz is fine. Hopefully it purges the curse. I'm not sure if it can purge Curse of the Maze, but I'm assuming it can. So double that, and then we'll go do a little bit more exploration in this direction, which is actually nice, because this dead end gives us peace of mind that we're definitely not supposed to be in this direction. 8 chests, which is effectively 16 chests when we choose to use the terminal function of this Yera rune. Great work. If you could give me another cube of meat, I'd be stoked, but you can't, so instead I'm the opposite of stoked. I'm extinguished. I'm just trying to use the fireplace analogy here. I don't know why I would walk into that enemy. I don't know why I would kill greed last. That doesn't seem very functional for me. Come on. Come on. We left Wrath with like 1 hit left. This is destined to be a dead end. I'm making all sorts of suboptimal decisions as a result of my bladder's insistence that I leave momentarily. Don't you worry that people are saying, oh, you can go to the bathroom, don't worry about it. You know, people will understand. No, you don't understand. I do have to go to the bathroom really badly, but at the same time, this is... I'm punishing myself so I remember to do it in the future, and also I'm mining it for some entertainment value. You know what? I'm going to go for 32 chests. Because at least with 32 chests, we'll be able to see and comment on the items. Number 1. With Inner Eye, very strange interaction so far. Thunder Thighs, I don't really want. Epic Fetus, I may not want. Cricket's Body, though, is some good shit right there. Epiphora could be good with what we got going on here. Unicorn Stump. Cursed Eye? I don't know, man. Wafer and Sad Bombs are lovely. So, Sinvicta told me that Cursed Eye plus Marked is disgustingly powerful. Like, the rate of fire is ridiculous. It does seem pretty good. This is a little bit of a unique scenario, for sure. Take Piggy Bank. Hot Bombs. Holy Mantle. You know what? Now that we have Sad Bombs, I actually think I will take Epic Fetus, because it's going to look funny. Yes, I will accept that. And we'll take Infestation 2. Serpent's Kiss is destined to be decent. Beelzebub, maybe? No, I don't. Okay, we did get Beelzebub. Okay, now let's... We've only got active items now, except for this fly back here, but we've already got Beelzebub, so... oh, and we got Tough Love over here, which we should go get. And one more chest, actually, that I missed out on. Oh, My Reflection. Beautiful. Okay, let's Forget Me Now and grab 4 new items now. Quad Shot, Shoot the Whoop, Bomb Bag, Unicorn Horn. I have no idea. But let's see how Epic Fetus looks here. Yes, I think that using Epic Fetus was the right call in this decision because it's ridiculous with Sad Bombs. Hopefully we get more synergies that make it, like, equally strange, but... For now, the damage potential is great, but also the... Just, like, colorful Kellogg's Fruit Loops of destruction we get here are nice to look at as well. All sorts of weird tier effects going on. And we are getting spiders. Oh, please be Onsus. Perthrow, also fine. Sure, maybe we get the mushroom transformation? No, not quite. Forgot what I was going to say. Oh, we also get spiders from all of our kills now, in addition to flies from many of our hits. So, are we immune to damage? No, we are not, but we do have the wafer. And we got Perthrow again, which is good, even though I might prefer Onsus right now. I'm not gonna rock the boat too much. The game's been pretty kind. We might as well re-roll that. Sure, SMB superfan. I'm not gonna kick it out of bed for eating crackers, even though it's an expression that I basically do not understand unless it's from, like, the American Civil War era. But then it should be, I wouldn't kick you out of the cot for eating hardtack. Which I think we should bring back, man. What is hardtack? Basically, it was a cracker made of flour, water, and salt that kept for long durations, so it was frequently used by sailors in the end of the military because it just keeps forever. And then, you know, you can make it, you can find recipes for it online. All the comments on these recipes are like, this shit is so hard I cracked my teeth. Yeah, I mean, we live presently like in a golden age of cooking, so like nobody's like, man, I wish I lived back in the 1600s. The food there is to die for, right? Like, that's pretty rare. Thanks to Marked, I can't really stand still. But we did just get butt bombs, so that makes our sad bomb ridiculousness even better. And Blue Baby will die in one hit here. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna go not have my bladder burst and my kidneys explode. If you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.